Hi guys, this is Bhaskar Berry. Welcome to my YouTube channel. As a part of this video, I'm going to cover about how to print the diamond pattern with digits and alphabets in descending order. Earlier, we have seen how to do that in the digits and alphabets and numbers in ascending order. But in this, we are going to see it how we can print that in the descending order. So just let's try to understand the logic how it is done. So for n is equal to 3, we want to print the diamond pattern in the descending order like this. First is 3, the next row will be 3, comma 2, next row will be 3, 2, 1, and the fourth row will be 3, 2, fifth row will be 3. So this is how I want to print it. So print these logics, we'll be using the for loops, range functions, and for the alphabets, we use a char function as well. So let me show the logics which I have already integrated for ascending order. So I'm going to tweak the same logics for the descending order. So here the logic would be same. So I'm just going to explain line by line here what it is doing here. Uh, this line would be like we are taking the size of this pattern, diamond pattern from the user. So based on that, for example, if n is equal to 3, we'll have 0, 1, 2 values in the range functions. For I in range of 1, print the space basically here. These two spaces there, no? N minus 1 minus I. This 3 minus 1 will be 2. 2 minus I, initially it will be 0. It will be 2. So I want two spaces here. So that's the logic it is written. End is empty spaces because for the next line, I want to print these values here. So for to print these values, I'm not going to the next line. I'm going to just append that with space here. So the next value would be like for j in range of I plus 1. That initially I will be 0, so I'm just adding range of 1 here uh, to just display one value here. Um, uh, for j plus 1, that is nothing but it will be 1, 1 will be here, but we don't want to print this value here. We want to print the max value, that is 3. So that's the reason we want to change this logic to it will be max 3 minus j will do the job because n is equal to 3 minus j will be the initially it will be 0. So n minus j will gives us 3. 3 minus 0 is 3. Next it will repeat based on that. First it will be 3, give is provided by space, and then next it will be 3 minus 1 2. Okay, so this does the logic for the first three rows, but for the next two rows again I want to loop it through that. So I'm going to use it for I in range of n minus 1, that is 2. If n is equal to 3, the range of 2 will be here. The space logic works similar. This is just for spacing here. So but for the actual values we want the to be decreased from max, not increasing it. So it will be like I'm going to use n minus j. Here the max value would be n would be 3, j would be 0 initially, so n minus 3, n minus 3 minus 0 would be 3, so I'll get these values here. Okay, so this logic works for the numbers. So similarly we can make the changes in the for the alphabets as well. So the space logics, everything works exactly just in the display functions. In this print functions I'm going to modify this. So I'm going to give max like 64 plus n minus j. So here, if n is equal to 3, I'll get 64 plus 3, 67. 67 minus 0, that would be the C for me. Char of 67 would be C. That's what we char of 67. So you get the character to C here. So similarly, that logic works by decreasing this uh, value, because when j is equal to 0 in the first loop and next it will repeat, it will be increasing 1, 2. So based on that, these values get decreased. Okay, from 67 to 66, 65, it goes on. So similarly for this in the below for loop also, I'm going to change these values from 64 to plus and total number minus this value to get these last two rows. Okay, I think this should do the job. Let me save it and run it. Enter the size 3. I got the expected result. Let me increase the size of the diamond and see. Okay, so you can notice here how high we got 7 and it goes decreasing 7, 6, 7, 6, 5, 7, 6, 5, 4. similar to this, and again it got reduces similarly for this alphabets as well. Okay. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel.